Hello, beautiful ones. All right, I have another message from the Council of the Dragon Mothers, in which I am a part of. And the message is this: it is time to release the hero's journey. It is time to release the identity of the warrior. Now, I know this may seem extreme, but really, the hero's journey is extreme. Think about all of the time, energy, and effort that, and striving and pushing and forcing that particular journey and archetype has created within humanity. This journey is a part of the war consciousness, where there is always something to battle against, always something to overcome, always something that you have to push and strive for, always so the hero's journey is kind of like you got to climb the mountain and push and force and effort and claw and all. It's a part of survival. Basically, it's a part of the survival programming that we are releasing now. And I will tell you this: you have already survived. You have already survived everything that you had to become in order to survive is ready for full integration now. And I'm not going to call it a death anymore, because that's, we get caught up in these cycles of, oh, it's death and rebirth and it's death and rebirth. But is it really? Because it's more like full integration. It's accepting every part of yourself. And that is not a death. That is an integration. That is a return to wholeness. Because every part, if you think about the butterfly in the cocoon, I know I use this analogy a lot, but the caterpillar basically becomes the cocoon and then breaks down into the goo, right? Into the primordial creational liquid that brings together and forms the butterfly. If without the stage of the caterpillar and the stage of the cocoon and the stage of the goo, there's no butterfly. There's no butterfly. So every part, every aspect of you that has ever existed and is a part of creation is such a valuable part of who it is that you are now. And it's nothing that you need to let go of, but everything that you need to accept. The true ascension, truly what it really represents is the returning to wholeness, the return to unity consciousness, to oneness. Oneness leaves nothing out. Oneness leaves nothing out. The dark and the light are, the dark is just as valuable as the light, right? So as we in this universe return to the truth of oneness, of unity, of love, the parts of ourselves that have been a part of this war consciousness, this hero's journey, must be fully integrated. And it is time for that now. Every aspect of you that was ever created aided you into who it is that you are in this moment right now. There's nothing more to triumph. There's nothing more to overcome. We are exiting survival and entering thriving. And that is going to require you to drop your armor. And you only need armor when you're needing to battle. And the battle is over. Allow your nervous system and your body to really receive that. The battle is over. It is time for peace. It is time for harmony. It is time for wholeness. It is time to remember who it is that you really are. Now, you can catch me on The Heart of the Matter, which is my new podcast, which the first episode will be out next week. That's on YouTube and Spotify. And I am returning to one-on-one sessions, soul integration sessions. And you can message me for that if you're interested. All right.